Hey, everybody. Happy New Year. It's 2023, and I've got some unfinished business I want to talk about. Uh, First question you might have: where the heck have I been? Well, the last 4 or so years, in addition to the work I do, the family I have, I've also been a student completing a master's degree. So that's taken a lot of time and commitment, and what free time I would maybe have to do more hobby type stuff that I've really wanted to do. But in those 4 years, I really haven't forgotten about this channel, uh, ideas for videos, and why I started this whole thing. I'd say about 10 years ago. In fact, it was almost exactly 10 years ago. I started this Earl T. Gray as a domain name, as a spot that I wanted to park the different hobby ideas and interests and thoughts and different things that I had. Not long after that, it grew into the YouTube channel. Soon after that, made many, many connections. People I've met in real life, people I only know from online, but consider to be dear friends and connections in my life. And that's part of the story of this channel. And over the last 4 years, I have collected and banked and logged truly hundreds of ideas for videos and topics and things that I want to share about and with you as the audience around the different hobbies that, if you know this channel, you know some of the stuff that it's all about. So I've got some unfinished business. I've got for sure hundreds of ideas that I'd love to explore over 2023. And I've also got some very practical projects that I'll probably work on first to wrap up in terms of unfinished business. First one, Siege of Bodenberg. If you know about this game, you know that in many ways it's a precursor to what started the inception of the war game Chainmail, which was a very integral part of the very first version of original Dungeons and Dragons. And uh, I have a 6 foot by 6 foot board with the original castle used for that game that is about over halfway done, that I want to finish, so that I can run that game at home, at conventions, in different places. I've run it at GaryCon, and I wanted to have a home set. It's been sitting here, but the other thing that's happened over the last 4 years was that whole pandemic that we're still hearing about, and we're hoping to see more and more of it in the rear view mirror. So I suppose that's been going on too. The other thing, maybe you've heard of the Lost Handbook before. This is all the official canon rules from Dragon Magazine compiled in one place. Well, there's another thing that's made its way onto the internet, which is called the Lost Adventures. And these are all the adventures that came out of Dragon. Now, the full set, I believe, would be 9 of these binders. And what I've done is not simply print them, but I printed them as removable modules. And if they had maps, they're in their own pocket with a map. So there are hundreds of adventures that I wanted to have in one place that could be pulled from this library. And I don't know, maybe there'll be reviews of many of them, look at ideas. And that's one of the things that I wanted to have as finished business. And finally, the B2 build. The B2 build, that's right. The map is somewhere in the corner over there. I have the first couple sections already made, and then COVID hit, and graduate school hit, and I actually bought this as a incentive for myself for finishing a large project in my other videography life. I also went to Germany last year to shoot a project for my school, and the Into the Borderlands collection was the thing that I bought for myself when I got over the finish line. that project is still at the forefront of my mind and something that I want to finish. I'd love to have it available for GaryCon 2024 to have set up and have so people can see what the keep looks like in its glory. So that's a big piece of unfinished business. But pragmatically and just for my own mental clarity, I'd want to finish a couple other projects first before I get to that. So there's a lot that I hope for that I'd like to continue on. Uh, this channel has been both a dream come true in terms of the community and the ways that it's enhanced and bolstered my own life and hobby. Uh, and it's also a dream that has not died, that I continue to have hung on to as I've done the hard work of work, family, school, and all these different things. And there's ways that the Venn diagram of life overlaps into all those different ways. So I hope that you'll continue to stick along over this next year and that these projects that I'm completing and the new stuff that I'm going to be sharing with you, uh, some of it I have to keep very much on the DL between now and the release of D&D 1. I hope that you'll stick along for the ride. I think it'll be, at least for me, a very fun getting back on the saddle and getting engaged again with the community. So, with that, thank you for the number of years of continuing to stick with the channel. And the future is looking very good in 2023 and beyond. Take care, friends. Talk to you soon.